Time for Game is Game, and already a back-to-back NCAA champion, Stefanie Dolson, has taken her place among basketball's elite, winning Olympic gold in the 3x3 tournament and a WNBA championship with the Sky in 2021. But now that the Liberty picked her up in free agency, she's ready to try and bring a title to her home state.
It'd be exciting, obviously. I think something that Candace got to feel this year of coming back home to Chicago and winning a championship for her city, it would be special. I think, we have a lot of great pieces with the addition of Sandy and myself, hopefully. We're going to have to learn each other. I'm not sure it's going to be like that quick of a fix, but you never know. And I'm hoping to bring that level of just wisdom and experience that I can to this New York Liberty team.
Well, as a New York native, what did you think while watching from afar about the evolution of this Liberty franchise? The investment by ownership, the new arena, branding, or just the overall vibe?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the reasons I chose to come to the Liberty. The entire franchise, you can tell they just really care about their players, and they care about the level of basketball that they put out on the floor, which we can produce the best when, we're not really worried about the other stuff, like where are we going to practice, how are we traveling, what's the schedule, just all that other stuff. When we could just focus on basketball, we're able to put out the best product. So I feel like when I went and visited them and talked to all the ownership and the GM and Jonathan, they just reassured me that that's what it was like in that franchise and that they just care so much about their players. So I was excited to be a part of that.
You're coming off a USA basketball training camp. And by the way, congratulations on making the team. But the camp included a few of your new teammates. How was that experience in terms of starting to build some chemistry?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think it was an awesome opportunity for the four of us to just get to know each other. We all know each other, but we haven't been around one another to just kind of talk, build that chemistry. So it was really cool to get this experience before the season because we may not get it again until training camp starts. So I was just excited to see that they were on the list for training camp and then that they'd be on the court and we'd get to play together or against each other like Tosh and I. But either way, it was a great opportunity.
You've checked off some pretty big goals at this point, but you just turned 30. Do you feel like you're in your prime as far as, I'm sorry, don't be sad,
No.
30 is good, 30 and thriving. But as far as your skill and confidence in what more you can bring to the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I do think I'm in my prime in that way. I think last season was a great example of just when I was putting in that hard work for myself and just developing my own skills. I think it just showed everyone how much more potential I have than I had before that because I am a team player and I'll always be a team player. But I think I haven't taken a lot of time to develop my individual skills. And so from last year, just building that momentum for the next few years, I'm hoping to show everyone that I have more to give than they all thought.